Hello friends and welcome back to the tutorial of Python for the beginners. In this video, we will learn what are the break, continue and pass statements and how we can use them with the loops and if-else statements. So for that, let's just start with it. Just open your Python shell and create a new file in it. And let's just start with the code. In this, firstly, we will create a new variable. Like I'm taking a variable as a, and in this variable I will store one string. Why I'm storing this string is I will tell you now. So now what I have done here is I have created a new variable a and I have stored a string inside it, which is Python. Now I'm taking some cases, and in that cases we will learn how does this break, continue and pass statement works and what are the main difference between them. So for that, I'm starting with my first case. My first case is I want to print all the alphabets of Python in separate line. Like P will be in first line, Y will be in next line, T, H like that. And these will be in separate lines. So for that, firstly I'll use the for loop because I know if I use for loop I will use only 2 or 3 lines of codes, and in that case I will directly print all the characters in separate lines. So let's just see how we can do it. So for that, just type for in for take some variable I j whatever you want. Like I will take z in a. Here, instead of writing range, I can write a because inside a I am having some of the characters, some of the alphabets which I can print, or we can say which I can store inside z. For example, what I want to say is if I'm having variable z and if it will go to the first position of it, then I can store the first position character or value in z, means a of 0, a of 0, which is p. So that means I am accessing the first value of my variable a. So similarly it can access other values also. So that's why I'm writing a here. So just write colon and enter. Now what's my task? My task is to print each characters or alphabet from the variable a and just print them on my output screen. So for that I have a command print which will print your characters in the output, and what I want to print is I can write the string or some variable which is storing that string. So I'm having the variable which is storing my string. So I will just print z, which will print each of the characters. So now I have my program to print all the characters of Python on my output screen. So let's just save it. I'm saving it on desktop with the name statements dot py and just save it. Now run the program. Now you can see I have all the characters printed in my output screen. Now what I want is, in the next case, I want to print the values from p, y, t, means up to t. After that I want my program to stop its execution. So for that, let's just write the code. In that case I will use my first statement, which is a break statement, and let me show you how to use them. Now go to the line this for z in a, after this colon, and now press enter, and in here just write a condition. If I'm having a variable z for which I can check the condition z equals to because I want my value to be printed up to T. After that, I want my program to stop its execution. So just write P within quotations H colon and enter. And in here, I will type break. Break means it will come out of your for loop and it will stop your execution, so it will complete a task which I want to do. Like I can show you here also. Just click enter and you can see when I press enter, it's coming out of here. It's coming just below your eye. That means it is not inside your loop and it will stop printing this. So let's just save the program and check whether it is printing pyt or something else. So just run it. See, pyt, it is printing up to t, and after that it has stopped my execution. Now in my next case, what I want is I want this h to be skipped, and other than that it will just print rest of the values. Like what I want to say is it will print pyt, skip the h, and then o and n. In that case, I am having one more statement which is continue. Continue. What continue does is it will just check for the condition, that whether that condition is satisfying or not. If that condition is satisfying, in that case it will skip that condition and continue with the rest of the expression. So save the program and run to check whether I'm getting my correct output or not. So you can see pyton. It is not printing h. It is skipping that h, and my program is showing the correct output. Now I am having my last statement with me, which is a pass statement. Pass statement is generally used to pass all the values. It will not perform any operation. It will just pass the value, whatever value has been printed over here. So just remove this continue. Instead of continue, I will write pass. Now save the program and we will get the same output as we got in our first case. So just run it. So you can see I'm getting python. I'm getting all the values in my output. So I have completed break, continue, and pass. In my pass and my first case, I'm getting the same output. Then you must be thinking, if I'm getting the same output like we got in our first case and in our last case, then why we are using this pass? Now let me tell you why we are using pass here. Because sometimes we do not have any expression to send it in our output. Like what I'm doing here is I'm checking for the condition that z equals to h. If this condition is true, then it will perform something if I will write something. But I don't want to perform anything. I just want this condition to be skipped or passed. So in that case, I will write pass. But if I forgot to write this pass, and now I will save the program and run the execution, then it will generate one error. And let me show you what will be that error. Just run the program. Now you can see it is showing me expected and indented block. Means I haven't passed anything inside it, but I don't want to perform anything. So that's why we use pass here when we are not having any expression to be sent in our output when my condition got satisfied. Now save the program and run it again. You will get the correct output without any error, without any indentation error. And this was it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, so please click on the like button, and if you have any queries, please leave a comment below in the comment section so that I can resolve your problem as soon as possible. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, so please click on the subscribe button so that you do not miss any of my videos. And thanks for watching this video.